think we are rolling. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Contest of Speed Tier 1, Round 11. We are at Hockenheim in Germany. As you may have noticed, there is a new voice you are hearing for Tier 1. It is me, Matt, that also does Tier 3 on a Monday. Speaking of Tier 3 this evening, I have been joined by the one, the only, it's Dabclan.
It's Ball and Paul now, but hello guys, first time commentating and it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so we've both had very good, well, we've got experience of this track this week as we have both done our races and I have already done a commentary on it. We have 15 drivers out there this evening battling for top spot, and I'm currently on board with Altec here, who probably needs a good result. For those that don't know, he's not been having the best of times recently. I think he retired last time out, so he's looking for a better result.
He has been looking very, very quick. He's very racy on his outlap as well. I was just on board with him as well. He's just flying past everybody. He just wants the track space.
He's definitely a man on a mission. Yeah, indeed.
Well, he has some traffic with a Red Bull in front of him. I think he's gonna back off, is he? He doesn't. What is he? It's interesting.
Stamping his authority. That's what he's doing.
I guess so.
So the recent run of poor results has meant ours dropped into second place in the Drivers' Championship because Lego Minecraft has overtaken him by 8 points. But these two are streaks ahead of everyone else, so it's kind of a Formula A and a Formula B going on within Tier 1 at the moment. Comes down into the hairpin.
Oh, looks like he has invalidated his lap. He went really wide at turn 1 as well, but it looks of it, but he's still pushing on to it. That's it. I
mean, I think I found that quite easy this week to do, especially turn 1, exit of turn 1. You probably had the same sort of experiences.
Yeah, actually, I did a lot of practice for it, so I basically nailed the turn 1 every time around, but I got penalties, so just when you battle someone else, you gotta give them the space.
As Lego Minecraft has a 139, that's just a sight of lap, that is.
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna get rid of these ultras lap.
A lot of guys are going to be going out on, so they've chosen what is the harder tyre selection. As you can see from that graphic, most of the people have, you can see, one have gone out on medium tyre.
Yeah, looks like it. Two-spell, I think. Yeah, he's on his outlap, just about to start his lap. That looks of it.
F1 Perez goes with 113.4 on those mediums.
W Falcon does 13.2. That looks like just like a normal, not so push of a lap. He's just waiting to get his soft up. I guess he didn't choose the hards or the hard car kind of thing.
Well, he may go with the harder selection. They still have 2 sets of ultra soft, so they may just have an ultra soft. Because effectively, on each compound of tyre they've got, so the medium and soft, it's essentially a one-shot qualifying to get it spot on. As we're on board with the wizard, into the hairpin, very deep.
I don't know if it's the broadcasting or it's actually when you're, does he actually do that? Because they rev it out of the hairpin. I've seen a lot of Tier 1 guys do it. There's no short shifting, they're just all revving it out.
So I would like to give a very technical and elaborate answer, but personally I don't know. That's why I'm in the bottom half of Tier 2, not in Tier 1. I'm sure there's method to these guys' madness. As it's been a fairly tidy lap, not really setting the world alight from the wizard as he comes in.
Yeah. I think he's just out there to get a feel for the mediums. He might just go out again. Probably low on fuel.
Can watch one of our newer guys to the tier just start his lap, Calzo.
Yeah, just went on board with him as well. He was very quick in the Britain race.
Yeah, he had a good result. I believe, last time out. I'm just having a look at some of the Tier 1 results because I'm not as well.
Yeah, we're not familiar with those results yet, guys. We haven't actually studied Tier 1 that much.
Funny enough, he had one race last week and he won it, so...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He was really quick at Britain when we had practice with him as well. Really fast dude.
So we're looking to see where...
Elf and Lego are good run for the money.
Definitely. Yeah. He's only got 10 or so races to do it, or 11 including tonight, but I'm sure he'll get a good run of results so far. One housekeeping point, Officer 1 has not joined, whether that is informed or not, but I believe that could be stern absence reprimand. So the powers that will be taking his position in the league, considering if he's going to be staying or not, who knows. I will leave him up to them.
Calzo comes across the line, P2 at 12.4 in the mediums, good lap.
The good, showing the competitors of Tier 1 at the moment. We've got 3 times in the 112.4s. As you can see there, Calzo, Ferrero Rocher and Perez.
Yeah, Perez I think he's going to complete another lap. Oh no, he's going to outlap.
I'm trying to see if anyone else is on their lap. Brauken's not on a lap.
Poo's on one. He's just improved Poo's first sector by like 600, I believe.
Thank you very much. We shall go on board with the sole Ferrari this evening, as Thomas is not going to be here.
He is low on ERS though, so he might run out before. That's a bit slide.
Yeah.
I think he has backed off. He's gonna go for it.
Backing off.
Let's see where he crosses the line. No, doesn't improve. 4 tenths slower.
Some of these guys have done, as you can see, 2 or 3 laps already on those tyres. Let's see if...
Lego, I think, is about to start his lap as well. Yeah. As Al puts it 12.0 on the mediums. Good lap. You too.
I like it. Lego's just starting his lap now. I would say pretty much nails turn 1 there. Brakes looking for a good drive out of this corner. And hopefully using that fourth engine.
Is that his team that's helping him out?
Yep, bit of... Although it would be great if he could get out of the way. Oh,
that was close, and he's distracted Lego. He's distracted him. He's missed the apex.
but it's not costing him too much. That is perhaps the downside of trying to give your team out of tow. It could be more of a distraction point.
You always got to be on top of your communication, especially here because that braking zone's so good. He does look up on his time.
He is,
or up on the
fractionally up.
time set.
Not going to set the world alight though, because he's still going to be in the 13s.
Right.
Back end of the force India dancing through the corners.
He comes to the main straight and he crosses the line. Where does he go? It goes P3 at 12.140. About a tenth behind Alcatraz.
So are we going to see anyone try possibly the 2-stop? Smarto seems to be doing that. He's just improved to 11.2.
Yeah. I don't, that's not the good strategy as for my views, but some people might be quick enough to make it work. As we saw yesterday, Don Amor didn't work though. Doing the 2-stop, it was close, but...
He's catching in the George lap. He's on the soft tyre. And he does a 1:12.5. That's okay.
Yep, I think he hasn't done, I think he might have made a mistake because the pole lap for tier 3 was 11.7 on the soft, so I would expect these guys to go at least a second faster. 5-6 tenths.
F1 Perez going again. on those mediums. He's already done 3 laps on those mediums.
Maybe Falcon on a new set actually. I think he's going for it as well.
Let's have a look where Dougie's in that. Yep, towards the end.
He's going to the straight. Williams actually doing good in the game. Across the line. Oh, a 12-2, not bad. So from third, well, basically from second all the way down to Dougie in 7th. Very close. And they all set their times with the medium, so it's very close.
We saw a lot of guys yesterday in Tier 2 race, which actually caught a lot of us by surprise. There was 5 people that qualified in ultra softs, which meant the guys on the soft tyre, we all were like around the 1:11.8 to the 1:12 dead. We were like, oh yeah, it's a good time. We ended up finishing outside the top 10. So we lost out on track position.
I was shocked too while I was watching. I was like, I don't know what they were doing, because that wasn't like actually a good strategy, because like if you have to do a 2-stop and you come out in traffic, that's the race done. But
as you
it's
see,
like there might be some people here as well. You know, Smarto is definitely doing it. He's not going to improve in 11-2 on the mediums.
yeah, he's going to be doing ultras, so it's whether he goes again on another set of ultras. I mean, a 11.2 would have got him P3 or 4 yesterday compared to the Tier 2s, and it just shows that overlap between Tier 1 and Tier 2. And in fact, with all tiers, that we've got that kind of overlap, which is why we've got the promotion and relegation system in, because it shows it really works.
There's a lot of guys in Tier 3 that are really quick, and give a lot of people in Tier 2 a run for their money, and like those Tier 2 guys are really quick. Tier 1, just everybody wants to be in it. You gotta work hard for it.
Going to join 2 still on the end of his lap, as he's the only one on a lap out there. Whoa! Massive twitch.
Yeah.
Improves his time, but it's only a 14.4 in the medium.
I think he's going live again. Yes, he is.
Kind of got a lull in proceedings, which is fine.
Let's see how McLaren Renault does in a straight line. Let's see the top speed of this thing. Over 200 miles per hour.
Leaves it so late to get into 8th gear.
It does, revs it out 205 miles per hour before the braking zone. Fairly decent.
What I noticed from yesterday was just the variety of choice of wing that people were using.
I noticed that when I was racing, I was like, when I came out of the pits, I was seeing people like pulling away from me. I was like, what? And I was doing like 200 as well. There's a lot of people running low downforce.
Ricky was running like a 1.8. There was rumours of someone running like a 2.5 or 1.5.
Yeah, that's very low downforce. That's really quick in a straight line, but oh, he comes in, 2-spot backs off.
Jamie's on the out lap, and that's about it.
Everybody in the pits waiting for that right moment to come out again, and then putting on their soft tires.
Don't want to leave it too late though, because it got quite congested.
Alcantara is about to go on his lap, I think. Yeah, he's about to start his lap.
I've got Jamie, Jordan, and then Alcantara then, in that order.
Go on board Alcantara. Let's see how good of a lap. Sector 1, 2, 3, all yellow flags.
Because people are just trying to get out of the way. This is the car park that's beginning to form with 2 minutes 50 to go.
It's just everybody backing off and trying to find track space, and it just pushes other people into braking early as well.
If anyone's watching at home, I would like to know who you think is going to get pole in this last 2 minutes 30. Would it move from Smarter? I think it could do.
Jamie looks like he's on a quick lap. He has improved on his time, slightly up.
I think someone's going to get close to that Smarto time on the Ultras.
Somebody might. I won't be surprised if Calvo takes pole on the softs. he might have a lot of pace. They did 11.9 on the mediums as well, so you know the delta is around 7/10 of a second, so it might be time for him.
And he comes through. It's been fairly hectic and does an 11.8.
11.8 on the softs.
And Jordan just finished his lap as well. Just missed it. Did a 1:12.3.
Alcater comes across the line now. Goes second, 11.5 on the softs.
So they're coming. They're coming for that time. It's improving.
They're getting quicker and quicker.
Perez has also jumped up as well. The one person I need to have a look at.
Calzo is actually on his lap as well. He's pushing.
Javi only has set one lap so far, and he's just done it. It was a 12.8, and it's not great. He's in 14th.
Calzo in the last sector. Coming through the last couple of corners. These are really flowing corners. You gotta hit the apex every time. Comes across the line, and he goes second at 1:11.3. Very close. 9 thousandths off. Smato's ultra soft time, so very good lap. Getting quicker. Also on the lap at the moment. Doing right on to better finish his lap. Fuku retires. Is that on track?
Fuku has retired.
It looks like that might be on track though.
There's Jamie. I think these guys hope these guys are retiring the pit lane.
Because if not, that'd be a penalty in their way, because you do not retire on the track, because it messes up other people's laps.
Yep.
As Al comes in, so he's not going for another one. He had the ERS, I guess he didn't have the fuel.
Dougie goes to 11.5, but it's invalidated, and that is pretty much qualified over. Calzo goes quickest.
Oh, and then 1:11.218 on the softs.
We knew it was going to happen. Race boy as well, one of the promoted guys from Tier 2.
1:11.5 on the softs.
Seems a long time ago to 1:11.5, so mixing it with the big boys as well.
Perez is on his lap as well. Coming to the last.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch Ralcon first because he's just ahead of him. As he improves to 1:11.3.
1:11.3. Here comes Perez coming out of the last corner, giving it absolutely everything. Across the line, he doesn't improve. Well, he does. Oh, he does improve by 2/10.
Just not his position.
1:11.6. Yeah, no positions gained.
Dougie is not on the lap, so it's just Smarto to come. And Smarto's going to improve as well. So that's it. That is basically Tier 1 qualifying. That is done.
Calzo takes pole on the softs with a 1:11.2. Brilliant lap by the Renault.
We did say they'll get close, and they did, and they got past it as well.
The top 8 separated by 6/10 of a second.
So Smarto is the only one to go on the Ultra Soft.
He has prioritized Ultra Softs, or the track position. Let's see how that works out for him. I think he'd be hoping for a safety car around lap 6-7. He's lucky. That's gonna save his race, but it doesn't look like anything else is gonna do it. So, Calzo takes pole with a 1:11.2, followed by Smarto, Raikkonen, Lego Minecraft on the softs, Smarto being the only one on the Ultra Softs. Then this Race Boy with a 1:11.5, Perez, Ghost, Jamie, Fulku, Dougie, Avi, Jared, and Ferrara with a 12.4 on the mediums.
And then the Wizard.
And 2 spelled the Wizard actually, he was off the page, I couldn't see him, but I don't think his qualifying's gone right. I think he might just start from the back, put on new tires. He just gave up on it after his first couple of laps.
It'll be interesting to see what these guys do, because obviously some of us went for the mediums yesterday, but there's a slightly bigger field, so there's a higher chance of getting that front wing damage, which did happen to some of us and compromised
Yeah,
our
it
race.
did. Oh, I think I was quite safe from starting from pole in my race, but I saw your races and it was really
I think that
clumsy as
kind of
well.
helps if you start near the front.
Yeah. I think it's a slight advantage if you start on pole. I mean, there's nobody in front of you, so hopefully, hopefully it
That's
goes clean so everybody can have some good battles.
that's the thing though. This track, unlike the majority of tracks where you can pick up front wing damage and possibly make it to the end, I know for a fact the mediums will not get to the end whatsoever. They can only do about 25 laps. So if you get front wing damage first lap, that's pretty much two stop and probably your race over, barring any.
Yeah, and it's just the wing damage affects you so much because they're all fast corners. There's not many slow corners on this track which you can gain a bit out. You just understeer basically, and it's not very helpful. As nobody has pressed ready. Very
No one's
good by
going to
these
press the
guys.
button. Anyone going to press the button? Go
Guys are gonna
on.
keep us waiting here.
Go on. Someone's going to do it.
Come on, somebody's got to do it. I'm
Who's going
counting
to
on it. I won't be surprised if it's Jay Ghost calling it first. Let's
go
see if he does actually.
on? Oh, they're all behaving
Nobody
themselves.
is
What?
pressing
This is
ready.
outrageous. Someone's going to have to do it, surely.
Someone's gonna have to press ready. We can't be waiting here for the whole time. We got the things to do.
Well, they got 2 minutes. And they have 2 minutes. If they press it early, they get a penalty point. That's what I'm seeing if anyone's going to do it. But I think they're all...
They might just wait until like a minute 50 and they're just gonna press X all of
I
them.
think they're just going to run it out. Which is good.
Yeah,
Don't
giving
be
all them
picking
time
up.
to get the fuel loads and setups and everything ready.
So
There's
I
people in
reckon
the
there'll be
chat.
one person that'll go on the mediums. That's my thinking.
Yeah, I think if you start on the mediums, you really have to be careful at the front couple of laps to not get damage at all.
I would probably guess someone like a two spell or anyone
Yeah, I
else
think two
that
spell keeps it
qualified,
clean.
probably 13th, 14th or 15th will possibly go for it.
Mitch saying the engine sound seems to be a bit louder. I think it's just because Maddie's doing it for the first time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Mitch, I don't really know how to change that, so
Who are the commentators?
unfortunately I'm
Maddie
gonna say you're
Robo
gonna have
and Bois.
to, yeah,
Are the commentators for today?
not quite the infamous pairing of Vish and Callie. I don't know why this is taking as long.
Yes, nobody's pressed ready. I will award all of them collie bans. Come on, guys, press it
God.
already. This is just
Don't
hideous.
particularly want any
Waiting
technical
for so long.
difficulties. Yes. I mean, it's been over 3
Jay
minutes,
Ghost
so
has pressed ready. I said it. Everybody's pressing ready now, but
someone's glitched. Oh, great, brilliant.
yeah, thank you.
Well, it's been
Jordan,
over
for
2 minutes,
pressing.
so Jordan, hopefully you don't get one for that, because that's a bit.
All right, let's go.
Alright, let's have a look.
Formation lap.
So,
What
Fruitful
are the
Coop
tires?
is on the mediums. Maybe I picked
Really?
up, well, maybe I saw the wrong graphic.
He is on the mediums.
He's on the mediums.
I think he qualified on the mediums and he might have had a crash, so he has to start on the mediums. Because he
not-
retired early
That's
in the
not
session as well.
horrendous for Fruitful.
Yeah, it's not bad, but he's going to have to back off quite a lot.
And the Wizard has done exactly what I thought he would do. So,
He's not on the mediums. Yes, he
yeah,
has. I'm noticing a lot of guys.
So, Al down in fourth, in fifth even, looking for a fast start, but he is right next to his championship rival in Lego Minecraft. I'm hoping these two will go hammer and tongs for the next 34 laps.
Let's see, I think hopefully none of them picks up any damage. Will be a very good fight between the two brilliant drivers in this tier. Very, very fast.
And can someone else pick up a very good, or what would be a very good podium finish?
I think Raikkonen might be in a good position because he's in the soft as well, and he's starting third.
Yep.
Out of both.
Although I'm going to be bored.
Two-Spell gets really far into the top 10.
I reckon it's going to be... I'm going to say it's going to be Al, Lego and Calzo in that order for top 3.
I think it will be Calzo, Al, and then Lego in the top 3.
Well, that's our prediction.
Al might just... Yeah, I think he might just go a bit more, like 1 lap more than Lego, and then just get a time. Gain time on him, because we know the overcut might be better on this track, because the mediums take a long time to heat up.
Well, that's our opinion. Put your opinion in the chat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 lights. Are we going to be waiting? Yes, we are.
Again.
As we do for every race, and away they go. Calzo, good start, nice and clean so far. Heads into the first corner.
Looks fairly clean. I'm gonna look back at the midfield. Everybody behaving.
Lego is looking to make the move on Altakir, early doors. Altakir around the outside.
He is around the outside, but Lego might pick up a slipstream from the crosshair head where Al now tucks behind Lego Minecraft. Is he gonna send one down the inside at the start?
Let's have a look.
Oh, Lego is going for one, and they're diving it down the inside. It's contact.
Contact between Lego and Ralcon, and
oh, Race Boy going around the outside of the 3 of them. What a start!
Oh, he's lost it.
He's round.
Oh, into F1 Perez.
Round. Oh, that's
I was about to say he's made an absolutely awesome move, and
I think that was just not hasn't worked out for him. I think he really tried to go around the outside at this and there wasn't room at all. There's 3 of them going straight to the flat out corner, and it hasn't worked.
Nope, so there is a gap developed out front between Smarto and Lego.
Between Smarto and Calzo, I think. 2.6 seconds to Lego Minecraft after that battle.
Yep.
They're pulling away quite a bit. So we're gonna battle at the moment. Two-Spot might be under pressure. He's up to 12. Under pressure.
Yo.
Around the
go
outside,
down the inside. Been a few moves,
right
Douglas lost out.
Two-Spot breaks late, and he keeps it around the outside. Good. Oh, what a save by the Hash driver there. He had a lot of wheel spin coming out the hairpin. Dougie lost the position as well. Yes, he has.
Let's see who's the big winners and losers so far. So, Ferrero Rocher has made up 6 places. So, Al and Lego have made up 1. Ralcon's gone down 2. And it's really Race Boy and F1 Perez that have been the big losers of it all.
They have to come in for wing damage as well.
Nice little cheeky track extend by Jordan, but it's giving him the run on Jamie. Don't do it into that corner because you're going to get DRS. Jamie goes deep. Jordan with the better drive.
Maddie, I think P3 and P4 might just switch. Al is coming at Lego Minecraft into the
Thank
hairpin.
you very much.
Send one.
Have a look.
No,
Not
he
quite.
doesn't. He waits.
Oh, Jordan with the switchback. Oh, I just lost a bit of braking traction. Jord, and the Wizard switchbacks on Jord.
I think he's hanging back still.
Oh, I think that force he's just picked up some front wing damage on the left hand side. Just ran into the back of J Ghost.
Is he gonna send one? He sends one into the
Sachs curve.
Yep. As Dan gave us a really good explanation why is it called that the other day in Tier 3.
See, I would like to repeat it, but I wasn't gonna lie, I wasn't really listening when he was saying it at the time. I was commentating.
It's just that he saw the word Sachs written next to the curve. So
someone's been listening. I'm very happy about
Yeah,
it.
I was racing while they were talking about it.
Fair enough. Alex Akir, and there was another culprit. It's already picked up 3 seconds. Alex already picked up 3 seconds in 4 laps. Or 3 laps.
Is he gonna send one? Oh, he
Between
doesn't.
Jamie and Ferrero Rocher. Keeps the pace.
Yeah, Dougie has got ahead of J Ghost. I think coming out of turn 2, J Ghost didn't get a good traction.
Yeah.
Dougie just snuck by him.
And Wizards managed to do another switchback on George, so those two are still going at it. Oh, Gavi and...
Oh, 9th, 10th, and 11th. J Ghost is going to be 3 wide. No, he backs off. He's thinking better of it. And what a move. He just waits.
Fruitful takes advantage. Look at that. I've probably got the worst camera angle to see it, but that's probably one of the moves you're going to see of the race.
Yeah, patience has been rewarded. Just going, he's waiting for them, and I think they just run wide. Oh, J Ghost comes in. On lap 5, has he picked up damage? He might have just picked up
possibly
damage.
On that front right, I can't really tell. Meanwhile, Calzo has got a 3.5 second lead over Smarto. I think those ultra soft tyres are basically fully...
Yes, he does have damage. J Ghost changing his front wing. Oh, that's not...
I'm expecting Lego to make the move. Makes on Smarto.
Smarto trying to hang it around the outside. He doesn't. He doesn't get the traction either.
Ferrero, Shane, Jamie. Nice.
Oh, they're side by side. Is he gonna switch to the inside? No, he doesn't. He just backs off. He's gonna do the undercut.
Does mean Dougie's still there.
Dougie's just waiting in the wings. Might be 3 wide at the hairpin. It looks at this. Somebody else has come in. Smarto comes in on lap 6.
That's expected. Jamie 1S runs wide, and here comes Dougie. Capitalises on the mistake. Smarto comes in, and as expected, goes on the soft tyre for his first stop.
I shall see who has penalties, as we know Alcatir has one, J Ghost has one as well, 3 seconds to both of them. Those are the only people, but looks like almost everybody has a warning. Almost everybody has at least 1 warning. Even Two-Spell has a warning. Which is shocking. Sometimes he never gets
his way out of that, can he? So Calzo out front, 4 second lead. It's pretty comfortable for him at the moment. With Lego and Al in hot pursuit. Ralcon.
No racing going on at the moment.
So Ralcon is in 4th. J. Barrero Shea is in 5th. Dougie 6th. Jamie 7th. Fruitful 8th. Javi's 9th. Two-Spell is 10th. So those are the guys currently occupying the points paying positions. As we can take a breather after that chaotic first 6 laps.
Absolutely. These were some crazy laps as well.
As Jamie 1S picks up a 3 second penalty. Another one already onto the wall of shame.
Raceboy has picked up a penalty as well.
Guys that have pitted are Smarto, J Ghost, Raceboy and Perez.
Oh, it's actually closing up to Lego Minecraft. He's only 1 point 5 seconds
I'm
behind.
saying that Ralcon's still there though without.
Yeah, they're both catching Lego Minecraft at
Yeah.
quite the speed.
Bro, Raikon picking up his pace
Raikkonen
from qualifying.
Yeah, he has all of his ERS saved as well. He's using absolutely none of it. Here has a lot of it saved as well. So does Lego Minecraft. Guys here saving a lot of their ERS in the last sector of them. They're all at 0 deployment.
And the race at the back, Raceboy and Perez continue their little feud they had after their open exchange, which forced them both into the pits.
It was unfortunate. I think it's just a racing incident. There's too many people into a corner which it wouldn't fit.
Let's just say there wasn't much space for people to manoeuvre themselves into.
No. Dougie up into 6th, going up 5 places. Ferreira up 9 places from the start. Good start by him. He would have started 14th then.
Yeah, after a poor qualifying, he is very much back in the race.
He's done the Verstappen off the line. Oh, Raikkonen going at Al. He goes down the inside on Al.
Oh,
Al gets pushed wide.
I think Raikkonen waited for him. But it's meant the man we were just talking about, Ferrero Rocher, right behind them, and so is Dougie.
That's quite the people joining the party right now. The mistake of Raikkonen running into L and then waiting for him, which was good sportsmanship.
Because of that little incident, Lego's got some breathing room. 2.7 seconds. Al picks another penalty.
Up another 3 seconds. That's not looking good for him on the penalty side.
Well, I've noticed this season, Al's had some very uncharacteristic performances. We saw in Bahrain he completely lost his cool, and he's actually picking up a few more penalties than what we saw of him last year. So,
Raikkonen closing up the back of the Mercedes. Ferrari just looking in the back, he's going to try to go around the outside. He's trying to go all the way around the outside. Al just pushes him off the track and squeezing him, forcing the picks up damage. That looked like damage.
And Dougie's just thinking, oh, come on guys, take each other out because I'm going to profit from this.
He just wants them to get on with it already or just take each other out. He wants to get past. And he goes down the inside of Ferrara.
Oh, what a move.
Exit by Dougie. I think he has damage. Yeah, he's not liking these fast corners. He does have damage on the right side by the looks of it.
That was disappointing because he has such a strong start and he's got involved in incidents. Probably not his fault, but not much he could do about it.
Yeah, he couldn't react quick enough to them. Yeah, he comes in. It's on lap 10. I think he should be able to make it to the end of the medium from lap 10. Just have to preserve
24, 25 laps on the medium.
He's going to have to preserve them, but he should be able to make it to the end.
It's just what it's meant is Lego, who seemingly was going to be under pressure from Al and Raikkonen. It's nearly 4 seconds he's got.
Oh, this Raikkonen attacking again. He's with his 201 miles per hour. He's all 5 hot lap mode. He's now going to send one down the inside. He's trying to go down the inside, but Raikkonen makes a good move down the outside. Dougie's right behind L. Is he going to make a move into the corner? I mean, here, he's in the slipstream, pulling. He's going to try to go around the outside and he backs off. He's going to do the switch back. He tries it.
Not with the traction.
Nope.
And we're seeing the phase where these soft runners could stop as early as lap 11.
Now picks up for 3 seconds as well.
So their pit stop window is going to be coming shortly.
Yeah, I think most of them should be pitting on lap 14, 13 or 14. If we have a good enough gap.
Jamie 1S is also closed up on this little trio.
Calzo pits now, it's around 21 seconds, he'll come out in 9, right ahead of 2-spell.
I wouldn't do that, because if he has a poor pit entry, he's going to get stuck behind the Wizard, who's on the alternate strategy.
And Wizard's going to go long as well.
Yeah, he will. see how...
Dougie right behind Alcatraz, but he just clips the grass on the inside every time. Doesn't get the traction out of the corner. Keep over out.
Well, let's see how Smarto's doing. Our guy that was on the...
Well, he's only 2 seconds behind the net race lead, but he has to do another pit stop. 2 seconds behind after Calvo pits, obviously. And there's some 23 seconds off. I don't think Calvo wants to get stuck behind him either.
Oh, I'm not going to go on board with Race Boy because his engine's on max revs. It's hurting my ears. So he's having a good ding-dong battle with Perez.
Yeah, Perez has backed off a bit from him. It's about a second difference between them now.
We're going to go back to our Musketeers.
Yeah, Dougie gets DRS. Yep, Al has DRS as well.
So Dougie.
He's gaining fast. Al has some straight line speed. Dougie does not. Inside. Al breaks late. Walks up.
This is now the closest Dougie's going to be.
Looks like if he's going to send one, he's going to send one down the inside. Al's blocking him. This might end up in tears. No, what a move from Dougie Falcon. He just squeezes Al off the track. Al now finding his pace now. Losing quite the position. Starting... What did he start? P3, right? Yeah, P3.
Yeah, P3.
Oh no, he started P5,
started
but a lot of people
and then he gained a couple of places at the start.
P3.
The Wizards got past Javi. Whilst that was going on, we obviously couldn't go on board with it because of what was happening with Dougie, Raikkonen.
Jamie's in the back of Al as well, with DRS.
Let's have a look.
Al picks up another 3 seconds.
He's rattled. There's another way of saying it. Al is rattled.
He just can't see people flying by him like that. It looks like it right now. Jamie just gonna make another move easy.
Oh, that was
a bit of a touch
very close.
I don't know. Yeah, it was.
Can Al get the little switch back? No, Jamie parks it quite well in the apex of that corner.
He gets really good traction as well. He might take a move into this corner.
Oh, does the
he
fake?
switches to the inside. It's gonna be a brilliant move.
Jamie's gonna hold it on the outside though.
Oh, Jamie switch out of the corner.
Jamie secures the position for the time being.
And Fuku's not that far behind either. These guys are always coming under pressure from a lot of people now.
Got yellow flag in sector 2. Who is that for?
That might have been sector 2.
Oh, I think. And I don't want to say it, I think Race Boy and Perez have had another incident with each other again. Not for the first time.
I think Perez might have damage as well.
Yeah, and the way Race Boy was finishing that corner. How is...
Front left is missing from Perez's car.
That was a long stop by Al. He wasn't even changing front wing, that's a very long stop. He's still falling. Out of the points.
The points, and Jay Ghost is coming right behind him. Should be able to take him here with the speed deficit. Al's going to be on cold mediums as well.
Yep, it says looks like it's softs on your graphic, but it's definitely mediums. Shumi chops him.
Does do quite the chop there. I thought he was going to chop his wing off with it, but Jay Ghost for now keeps his wing. As Tuspo is caught up to the back of Smato, as Smato just passed him. I think Smato just passed Tuspo.
No, Tuspo is on the move. The Wizard is on the move. Raikkonen and Dougie will continue their fight as they come out the pits because they're both pitting in at the same time.
Oh, they both pit. Oh, Raikkonen goes really slow into the pits. He backs off quite a lot.
So Lego stays out.
Let's see who does a better pit stop, Williams or Toro Rosso.
So Lego and Jamie stay out.
Come on. Oh, that was a glitch. My screen, Dougie was just in his box for the longest time ever.
So it is currently Lego and Jamie that of the soft runners haven't pitted yet. We've still got Fruitful and Two Spell out there on their mediums they started off with. Everybody else
Yeah,
is pitted.
he's gonna have DRS on Raikkonen. He does not pop it into hard lap, so he's keeping it for now.
Calzo weaving, try and get those mediums up to temperature.
Yep, and he's catching up to Fuku, who's on the mediums. He's gonna go a bit longer.
I'm watching the Raceboy Javi battle. Raceboy made the move into turn 2, but Javi's going to have DRS around the, which is going to be the inside.
Raceboy keeps it around the outside. He's going to do the switchback. He tries the switchback, but doesn't get the traction. He's in the slipstream though now. Should be able to get the move done into this corner. Let's see if Javi defends it.
Oh, it goes well wide.
So I think he just got distracted by Javi going that wide as well.
Lego and Jamie pit, so Lego is going to come out.
Lego Minecraft, he's right ahead of Smarto.
Sorry for the spamming of buttons, people. I'm just trying to get the best view possible to keep you with the action.
Smarto might have Lego here with the DRS.
You will, but if I was
doesn't
Lego,
bother him too high. He's still in medium ERS mode. I think he doesn't want to get past Lego anyways.
well, Lego is not going to let him go past because he's just going to hold him up if he does.
Goes deep.
Side by side.
Putting a lot of switch.
Same with Ralcon and Dougie. Here we go. And out
Going at it again.
Jay goes
side by side. Icon sends one down the inside. Dougie tries a switch back. He's gonna try another one here. As he does, Icon goes well wide as well. As we've been really close this whole race, Dougie has to back off as Icon takes a wider approach into the corner. But these two have just pitted as well. Who hasn't pitted yet? Two Spell, Fuku, who haven't pitted yet.
Yep. Those guys on the mediums.
Taking a long stint in.
So we'll be on the faster tyre towards the end of the race. Dougie picks up his second, I believe, 3-second time penalty.
Guess who doesn't have a penalty yet? The race leader, or the net race leader. Halza does not have a time penalty.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Who's that?
We've got before.
No. There's no one. Al currently has just set the fastest that time. 14.5 on those fresher mediums.
I think somebody else. I think Two Spell or Fuku should have the fastest lap because they're gonna put on the softs later on.
Yeah, they will do. He's got past Jordan, but he seems to be pulling Jordan along with him. So Jay Ghost will take that at the moment. Sector 2 and 3, we've got a yellow flag.
I think it's Perez just trying to let the guys by. Or lap down.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Perez
he's
is
lap
trying to let the
down.
guys
Yeah, that's right. Oh, gets right in the way of Al, and he hits. I think it's Al.
He's hit Al as well. Al's frustrated. I think he didn't. Yeah, he's going off the track. That's not good driving by Perez.
He was trying to tuck to the inside, and
I think because the racing line was pretty weird on that corner. He didn't know where to put the car.
it's not particularly very wide. Yeah, I totally agree. It's not an area of the track that you try and look to let cars past you.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it there, you might have just gone to the grass a bit, not ruined the guys behind race you because you're really far down anyways.
Falcon sticks it on the inside of Dougie.
Dougie's still trying to get past Icon, but hasn't managed it yet.
This is our closest battle on track, other than Yavi on Raceboy. Quickly hop to that.
Raceboy's gonna try to go around the outside. No, he backs off a bit and tries to do a switchback. Doesn't get it. He should have the slipstream down to the Mercedes corner, which just remember the name of. Gonna send one. He does send one down the inside. Makes the move stick. Good job.
Just gonna hop on board with Jordan because Loving seeing this battle in front of him.
Two spell pits. Two spell pits.
Yep.
He's gonna be ahead of race for comfortably. He's gonna be ahead of race, but he's gonna be 10. Good stint by two spell on the mediums.
Oh no. Oh no. I hope that's not the case.
What happened?
I think I'm gonna have a quick look. Sorry, stream. While I'm quickly having a look. Where is he? Oh, Fruitful Coop's pitted and he's gone back on mediums.
Has he? Oh no.
Oh dear.
No. That's...
And this is some kind of weird two-stop strategy that I don't know about. I think that's...
His race over by the looks of it. He's gonna have to pit one more time.
Yeah, and that is so frustrating.
I think because he thought, as the normal strategy was soft to mediums, he might have just left it on mediums at the start of the race and thought he would change it later, and he forgot. Somebody has gone to the pits smoking the dirt, so that's smart though.
Smarto, yep, so Smarto's doing his second of his two stops on his two-stop strategy. He started on the ultras.
Where is he gonna come out? Is he gonna be ahead of two spell?
Let's have a look.
Yes.
Oh, easy. Oh, I don't know.
He does. Actually, two spells.
It's a little bit closer than what I thought it would be.
Pretty close.
So these guys effectively
locks up.
are now racing
to overtake.
Yeah, for position. Quickly going to watch because it's getting a bit feisty out front. We've got basically five cars within about 2 seconds of each other.
Oh, quite close.
Whoa, down the inside. That was a definite lunge.
Dougie and Rakan still side by side to the fast corner. Is Rakan going to try to hold him on the outside? No, he doesn't. He thinks the better of it.
Perfect person to have on board for this is... I should go to him.
And
he's going to be Jamie. Who's also under pressure from Fruitful, who's under pressure from Ferrero Rocher. So these guys are all within each other.
Fuku set the time sheets alive again, a 14.1 on the mediums.
Whoa, Jamie, so deep. He runs into the back of him.
Fuku just... Is he gonna fly by the Red Bull with the Renault power engine?
Oh, right, Dougie touch.
Through there. Dude, Dougie's gonna send one. No, no. Oh, he pulls it off, but he's used Vicon as a brake.
Yep.
That's all he's done.
Fruitful got past Jamie. And still
look at Williams for brakes at the moment.
Oh, and this is just not clean.
I don't know what's wrong with Dougie today. He's just...
And Fruitful was like, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to take 2 positions. And he's done it again.
He's done it earlier as well. He's done it again. Oh, Raikkonen comes right back at Fuku. Fuku started hitting, he's got wing damage.
Oh no.
That looked like wing damage, it was really hard hit.
I think Dougie's picked up some as well. Yeah, Dougie's in. And so is Ferrero Rocher. Oh, this is just turned messy.
Gone well, guys.
Don't want to say anything, but it's tier 1 dodgems.
I think Fuku just go on the radio and be like, guys, what is it, racing or ping pong? Hitting each other off. I want to go with the other camera and see if I can see his front wing, if it's damaged or not. Looks fine actually. I think the left side is slightly damaged. Should be yellow.
So Raukov round the outside, trying it. Goes the wide line, looking for the switchback.
Yes, he is.
Eat your heart out, Thomas. You'd be proud of the switchback, but your teammate's still hanging on in there. Oh,
trying to go on the outside.
They touch again.
Nice.
While this is all happening, Smarto's on the back of 2 spell. The Wizards.
Matty, are you sure we're watching Formula 1? It feels like NASCAR. They keep hitting each other.
It's like,
it looks like
they're pushing each other through the corners very gently. Yeah. They're having little love taps. They're being very nice. No, it's just full on hitting each other.
I think Dougie and Ferrara like those love taps anymore after those damages.
This is more looking like an Anthony Joshua fight rather than a full run race, I think, with some of the
Looks like
blows.
it, yeah. Oh, Fuku really close to Raikkonen through turn 1. They were very close. That could have ended in tears. But the experience of Fuku.
Well, he's got to just get this better drive off the corner. He's going to have DRS anyway.
Yeah,
I know there's other battles on track, but this is the one we're going to watch out for the podium positions.
Raikkonen. He defends the position. Is he going to try to go around the outside? Is he going to do the switchback? He does
he's gone
what
too
Raikkonen
deep.
did to him. Oh, he's gone way too deep.
And Frugal's gone, thank you very much. Right, let's quickly jump, because we're going to have Jord, Javi.
Mato's going in a move for 2 spell. It locks up. Try to do the switchback. Little.
So these guys are going to be racing towards the end. These two, they're on now the same strategy.
Dougie and Ferrari should be racing to the end as well.
Yeah.
They just put it at the same time for the softs.
So we got
Up front.
1, 2, there's 3 or 4 battles going on track at the moment. And our race leader knows nothing about this. Actually, our front 2 know nothing about this. They are streaks ahead of everyone else at the moment.
It's like they have blistering pace by Calso, just pulling away. It's very consistent.
Let's see if Smarters can get...
Eat the cookie. Eat the cookie in the chat says might be few replays. I think there's going to be a lot of replays.
I think there's going to be a lot of incidences. Luckily, we have nothing to do with that, so we couldn't care less.
We are just commentating on it.
Yep. The more the merrier, because it's providing us with much entertainment to look at. As Smarto lines up 2 spell. This long straight has been very productive for all our drivers this evening.
Double lock off for Smarto though. He's damaging his tires quite a lot, but I don't know if damage does affect a lot or not.
He's got them moved on.
He
Have
has.
a quick look. Have we got Dougie and Ferrero Rocher going at each other?
Side by side for the Force India and the Williams. Is Dougie going to send one down the inside? He tries. He goes too deep. Actually, I know why Dougie's trying that move, because I've overtaken him with the same move twice at the same track. He's done that move quite the time around, but it goes a little too deep.
So these guys fighting for everything. Considering it's only going to be for a couple World Championship points, every point is crucial.
Yeah, they're just giving it absolutely everything. Mato might be under pressure from 2 spell here actually. Gonna get their DRS towards the long straight as well.
Keep an eye on that. You know what, I'm going to quickly hop back to Jamie because he's closing in on Ralcom.
He is, and they're right on top of each other, but Ralcom is still ahead. Mato is defending from 2 spell, but now 2 spell's a little too far behind.
I think Javi is probably going to be too far back. I don't know. He's closing.
Not be. He is, but the Haas has a straight line speed compared to the Mercedes here. Ferrari power, the Italians. They're both low on ERS though. Especially Ford, he has no ERS at all.
Sector 2. Oh, Race Boy's retired.
Is that on track? That looks like it might be
Yeah,
on
it
track.
is. I think it is on track. Sector 2.
Perez
And
is on track as well. That might be 2 penalties coming their way.
I don't know if... I think the Race Boy one was a genuine crash possibly, and I think Perez could be...
I was on board with Perez when he retired.
Oh. Is it a slam dunk?
It looks like a slam dunk penalty to me.
Oh no.
He was just going through the corner and it just says retired. I don't know about Race Boy because I didn't see what happened to him.
Well, there was a yellow flag for Sector 2 and it came up with Race Boy DNF, so I may give him the benefit.
I think they should provide their footage and we'll see. As Javi might put a move on Gold again.
Yep. Here we go. He's close. As close as he's been.
Much closer.
And George now really struggling on those older mediums.
Gives Javi no space at all. That was off the track. He was still a bit ahead. Yes, he breaks late. There's Javi and he sends one down the inside. George holds it round the outside. Great move. Great
Oh,
defending by
no
the
way,
hashtag.
no way.
Javi's done
They're
it.
still
and
going.
He has, but they're still... No, Javi makes it through.
Great move, Javi. Great move, buddy.
Absolutely brilliant. And his teammate, Al, is trying to make it through as well.
Well, Al's not had the greatest of races, but he can still claim some points from this. He's not far off them.
Nah, but he's going to have to show quite the pace to catch Dougie in 10th. And he has caught the penalties. I don't think he's going to get any championship points today.
Jamie, oh, squeezes Raikkonen out the way into the hairpin. These two have been battling hard and it's allowing Fruitful to escape. Meanwhile, Smarto and the Wizard
yeah, Smarto might send one down the inside here, is he? No. He's waiting for the Wizard to do a mistake. I will tell you, that doesn't happen very often, so...
And Al did have to, both Jordan and Yavi overtaken, but...
Lego with another 3 seconds time penalty.
I think it's Calzo's to lose now.
It's all his. 11.4 seconds ahead.
Not leaving
Jamie with another time penalty. That would affect quite the positions now.
Quick look at Smarto. Currently 6th and 7th and 11th, 12th, 13th are our main battles at the moment. We'll wait and see if Raikkonen can get back past Jamie 1S.
Smarto, I think, is going to put a move on 2-spell.
On board with him, here he goes.
Around the outside the Wizard. And he does the move. Every time into the hairpin, double locks up to the front tires.
Race boys left.
Race boy has left the session. I don't think everybody's doing quite the spread now. Oh, Javi and Al just has got past his teammate.
Yep, Al on the fat pressure rubber. Fruitful is pitting, so this will be for Ultra Softs is my guess. He's going to come out around about the McLarens,
right
I think.
Smarto in P6.
Yeah, it's going to be that McLaren, well, Smarto, Wizard and Jordan by the looks of things, because Jordan's caught up to the back of...
Actually, they're going to be ahead. They're going to be ahead of Fuku.
Those two, let's have a look.
It's going to be close, is it? No, Fuku gets out ahead. P5. Now, he can go for the fastest lap, and I don't think he's going to get Raikkonen unless Raikkonen has quite the downfall on his tires here. But those Ultrasoft should be very quick now. The track rubber didn't low on fuel.
What are we reckoning? 11s?
Actually, yeah, 11s. I'd take a guess at 1:11.6 will be the fastest lap by Fuku.
Al goes for a move into the hairpin. George giving him the space, know who's coming. And Al gets better traction.
On the new set of mediums. Still holding on.
George is doing incredibly well to stick with these guys.
Javi, another penalty.
Considering the state of his tyres, he's doing particularly well.
Let's go on board with Fuku. He hasn't popped it into overtake yet. No. He's going for the fastest lap. Javi, he's running quite wide. He's trying to keep up with George by the looks of it. Right on 2-spell up to P7 from where he started last. Very good recovery by the Wizard.
He was one to look out for on that alternate strategy. Fruitful Coot has done particularly well considering he started on mediums, pitted on mediums. He's had to make another stop and he's still on the ultra softs.
Yeah, he had good pace around this track as well.
So him and Smart have done particularly well with their two, well, they're interesting, so shall I say.
I think Fuku's about to do like a 13.6. I'd be surprised if that's a 1:13.6 by Fuku. A
1:12.9. So the moment takes fastest lap. And go fastest lap on the screen by quite a distance.
Yeah, it was from himself as well, because the previous one was held by him on the mediums. And he's up on it again by 800.
Dougie's coming, he fancies some of that action, I think.
Yes, Dougie pits again. Why did he pit again?
Just not as fast as that, doesn't he? I think because of the
Yeah,
amount
but
of penalties that he's got, because he's quite close to Al, that he's decided that he's going to come in.
He's having an absolute horrendous race here that looks just not worked out for him.
Oh, 6th, 7th and 8th is getting a bit spicy.
Is it? He spells motto going at it. I think the two McLarens need to work together to get their Williams first. If they're trying fighting each other, it's just gonna pull away and it's not so.
You would think logically, if Two-Spell doesn't get past him in the this lap.
Yeah, Jacob does look quicker. Who has younger tyres? That's my question.
Jordan's got younger tyres, yeah, Jordan's got younger tyres. The only problem is I think he's got more penalties, that's the problem.
Yeah, but at least he can get past Mato and maybe hold him up for Two-Spell.
Right, see if Two-Spell puts up much of a fight for this one then.
I don't think he is. No, he's in the medium. Yeah, he's not putting up much of a fight for Jordan. Yeah, he lets him by.
Smart locks up again.
Yeah, he's locking up a lot into the hairpin. I think it's just him running high brake pressure. So, flips the inside grass. That's sketchy sometimes.
And Yavi's just got past Jaws, so those mediums on the Haas are going to be close to giving up the ghost, I think.
I think he's going to send one down the inside as Jordan. Oh, he's going to go for it. Oh, he backs off right at the end.
I think that battle is going to be pretty much finished.
Yeah, it looks like it's been finished. It looks like all battles are pretty much finished except 6th, 7th, and 8th.
And possibly 9th. As Ferrer Rocher has just dipped below the 1 second window.
He is coming at them. They're going to all have DRS down the straight, aren't they?
Yeah, I've just noticed the gap from Fruitful Coupe to Raikkonen, you know, 4 laps ago that was 11.8 seconds, that's now 2.3.
Smarto, J Ghost makes the move down the inside.
Oh, Two-Spell nearly runs into the back of him.
Yeah, I think he broke early, tried to do the switchback, but he doesn't have the grip. Now J Ghost should just help Two-Spell.
Yeah, on board with the wizard. There's our leader, Calzo. We will cut to him in a minute, starts his last lap.
I am on board with the leader as well. Let's go back to Two-Spell. I think he might try to put a move on the main straight, on Smarto for the P7. Two-Spell only has 1 penalty, I'm pretty sure. Does he have any?
I've not seen his name.
I haven't either. Smarto, P7, he's going to be under pressure by Two-Spell here actually, he's going to be close, is Two-Spell. And he has quite the ERS saved up. Oh, with another 3 seconds. Struggling today.
That 10th place could go away from him depending on how Yavi and Jord have done on their penalties.
Smarto, Two-Spell's gaining, but he's not gaining enough. And his teammate hasn't helped him. Is he going to go?
I think so, about a lunge.
Oh.
From well back.
A lunge with big L. Oh, Krauser, as he crosses the line, wins the race. Such a big lead. We couldn't even tell that he finished.
Sorry, Calzo. Okay, so Calzo really wins the Tier 1 German Grand Prix. Lego is going to finish in second.
19 seconds difference at the end. Absolute dominance.
And
As
Jamie
across
is
the line
going to
P3.
finish third, depending on penalties. Raikkonen jumps into third. Fruitful Coot
fifth.
jumps into third.
He goes
Fifth
to
place.
fifth place. J goes, comes across the line. He is P6, but let's see penalties. Smato goes P6, two-spell, the wizard goes P6, with Smato 7th and goes 8th.
His positions on not getting penalties compared to everyone else gained is going up every week. Al finishes in 10th. Javi finishes 10th. Jord 11th. Al 12th. And Dougie is doing a nice little cool down lap.
He is, he's just backing it off.
Just
He's
getting out.
giving the German fans a Williams car to look at, which isn't
For a
the prettiest
second
thing
I
in the
thought he
world.
was going to do some donuts. Which would have been nice.
He
to
can.
finish off.
We won't be awarding him penalty points. Well, I'm not the steward, but for me, it's go-go. But he has finished P13. Yeah, people voting the driver of the day, and I think we all know the votes should be Calzo. It's just bloody fast. That's all there is.
Another impressive performance by the new recruit.
Right now, the list. The winner's
So-
trophy.
Calzo finishes in first, Lego is in second, so and extends, more importantly, his championship lead over Al, because Al didn't finish in the points. Fruitful in third, Raikkonen fourth, Jamie fifth, two spell with no penalties. Sixth,
Brilliant.
Smarto seventh, Jordan eighth, Ferrer Rocher in ninth, and Yavi in 10th rounds out your points paying positions. Jordan 11th, out 12th, 13th for Dougie, 14th for Raceboy, and 15th for Perez. Raceboy and Perez didn't finish. The fastest lap goes to Fruitful. No, it was Dougie.
Was it Dougie? Oh,
Dougie
got it
won
at
12.3, so Dougie, so Fruitful loses that bonus point.
extra point.
And
Yep.
I think the driver of the day will go to Calzo, who makes it back-to-back wins. 2 wins from 2
He's even more
in his
dominant than I was, and I thought I was pretty quick.
in his COS
Bless
career. So that was a very action-packed German Grand Prix. Unfortunately, I will not be conducting any interviews tonight, simply because I've pretty much been spending most of my time doing this all week, as I had commentary on Monday for Tier 3, race last night, and commentary tonight, so like an early night, so I will not be conducting any interviews. So Calzo is our driver of the day. I would like to say well done to the top 3. I also like to say thanks to...
Yeah, if you guys want to join in for more, will be on Monday as well, for
Yeah,
Tier
it will.
3, and then, as we know, usually it continues on from there for more action-packed Formula 1, as it's not in real life anymore.
There's one thing left for me to do, is to thank Brian Pole for joining me as a guest appearance in the commentary box this evening.
It's my pleasure.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
I was very hyped up when I heard that I was going to commentate today, and it's really
Like
happy
a kid at
commentating. This was
Christmas, you
fun.
were. And as he was saying, so we will be back. You'll be hearing my voice once again on Monday for Tier 3. That'll be at 10 PM UK time. We will be round 12 at the Hungaroring. So that should be another close race. Tier 2 back again on Tuesday, the same time, 10 PM UK time. And you'll be watching more Tier 1 action next Wednesday at the Hungaroring at 10 PM, where the championship is hotting up. That just leaves you to say thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and good night.
Have a good one, everybody.